Don't be a person that want, and we all sitting looking at you like, yeah, they said they were gonna do that last year. Hey everyone, it's Mel and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to the app. In today's video, I will be ranting and raving about a topic that's been heavy on my heart these past few days and weeks. And I think it's about time that we talk about it, okay? By the title, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what we're talking about today. So before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, be sure to hit that notification bell right next to it so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this one. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as you guys could see, I already did like my foundation and my eyebrows off camera because I felt like, I don't know, for me that takes the longest. So right now I'm gonna go in with concealer and stuff. And like I said before, you guys have seen my makeup routine multiple times, so you kind of should already know like what's up next, what products I'm gonna use. I am gonna be purchasing some new products soon so that, you know, we can talk about new products on my channel, not the same ones. But whatever I do use, it will be in the description box. So be sure to look there if you want to know what I'm using on my face. But the reason for this video, one, is because I'm actually getting ready to film content and actually take pictures as well in terms of content. And I thought, why not just do a video just talking while I'm getting ready for those things? So that's what this video is. I kind of want to talk about like people or individuals or like you being in your own way of getting to where you want to be, being who you want to become, and all that stuff. Like, we're so quick to like blame somebody else for not being where we need to be, and it's not okay. Especially when you blame people who are like further than you, or where you feel like they're doing better than you, so now you feel incompetent, or you just feel like you're not enough, or you feel like they owe you something but they don't. But yeah, that's basically today's topic. Like, are you in the way of yourself? Are you in the way of accomplishing the goals that you have set for yourself? Are you all talk? Like, that's what we're talking about today. So yeah, I went in with the Maybelline Instant Rewind concealer, and I'm also going in with the LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn for my highlight. And then contour, I'm just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. So as of late, I just feel like, I don't want to say I've been around people, but I just feel like, oh, I'm using my She Is Royalty sponge beauty blender. I think it's called the Royalty Sponge, if I'm not mistaken. I found it that pretty much I just find it weird when people are all talk about what they're trying to do and things, but then there's no action towards that thing. A lot of times I'm always hearing like, oh, when this happens, I'm gonna do this, and when this happens, I'm gonna do that. But like, why do you have to wait for something else to happen for you to start something? Why do you? And it could be anything. It could be like you wanting to sell merch. You know what I mean? What are you're talking and saying that you want to sell merch, but what are you doing to figure out how you're going to sell merch? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing research on how people who already sell merch, how do they do it? What are their marketing tactics to make sure that people are seeing them in order to make or generate sales? Like, are you doing the minuscule work, I should say, like the work that is very tedious and that takes the most amount of time? Because I know that there's a lot of people right now starting businesses and they don't know how to run a business. And what I mean by that is like, you want people to buy your products, but you didn't save enough money for marketing. So how are people going to know about your products if you don't have enough money in your savings, or you didn't save up money to market your product? You can't just expect you start a business and then money's going to just start flowing in. That's not how it works. By word of mouth, yeah. And for some people, it might just happen right away, especially if they started off with a huge following on Instagram or on one of their social media platforms. That's going to be a lot easier for them to do. However, if you're starting from scratch, you're starting with a whole new page from zero, like, you have to do your research and things like that. And I just feel like as of late, I've been seeing people around me who are all talk and saying that they're going to do certain things, and they don't do it, and they have the potential to be amazing at what they're saying they want to do. But it's like, are you afraid of doing it? Are you lazy and you're just not disciplined enough to do those things? Like, I don't know. I'm just tired of people being all talk and not having their actions line up to what they want to do. Again, I'm not saying that everybody who is in quarantine right now should be making up a business plan or whatever, but whatever you said you wanted to do at one point in your life, start to do it. You know what I mean? And don't look back like at the end of 2020 and be like, I wish I did this, or what if? You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of my pet peeves. I don't like wondering what if. I want to know right then and there. Let me know what's up, okay? I need to know. I don't want to wonder what if. Something I saw on Instagram the other day is, I would rather it be a oops than a what if. So at least you tried. With the oops, at least you tried and see, okay, this doesn't work out. How can I find a different way to make it work out? But the moral of what I'm ranting about or raving about, honestly, is I'm just tired of seeing people that I care about just talking, being all talk, and in their own way of being successful and getting to where they need to be, or where they're claiming they want to be. Like, I'm over it. If you want something bad enough, you're going to do whatever it takes to get it. And then if you don't do anything, either you're just lazy or you just really don't want it. You're just saying it because everybody else is out here having a business or a blog or a website or, you know, whatever everybody else is doing. And that takes the fun out of whatever it is that you really enjoy doing. But I'm just here to encourage people, like, if there's something that you really truly love doing, start doing it. You know what I mean? Or at least if you're not financially stable enough to even start that business or that venture, at least start doing the research for it, so that when you are ready, everything just starts to fall into place and run smooth, because you already did your research, you already have your notes, you already saved your money, whatever it is. I just want people to stop being in their own way. And I'm guilty of it too. You know, for a long time before I even started my YouTube channel, I was like, man, I don't think I can do it. Because if people who've met me, I personally think that I'm shy, that I'm a shy person. I'm not really going to talk. I'm not really going to say anything. I'm an observer. I'm going to see, you know, what's really going on. What is this person about before I talk to anybody? Like, that's just how I've, you know, always been. So I'm not gonna, I don't know. I was scared into thinking like, dang, if I do a YouTube channel, is it going to be good? Are people going to watch me? And people do watch me, and people comment all the time on my Instagram story or on my videos about what I should do next and things like that. So if I never started, I would have never known that this is where I could be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that I started, but it took me years to start, even though I could have started a long time ago. But it was because I was in my own way. I was letting fear be in my way. I was letting the thoughts of what other people would think about me be in my way. And once I let that go, or once I just decided, you know what, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, literally, that's my motto now. Like, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. Because again, I don't like wondering what if, you know. So I would rather be scared and try, as opposed to just being scared and not do anything at all. I'm not going to later in life be like, dang, I should have did it. I should have at least tried it out. I don't want that feeling. That feeling sucks, okay? That feeling of what if, or like I shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I'm hoping that I'm getting through to somebody today in this video about being in your own way. Like, just, I mean, it's easier said than done, obviously, but you can't sit around and blame other people for you not being where you want to be, because faith without works is dead. You can say it over and over and over again that you want to do something, but until there's any work put forth into what it is you're saying that you want to do, you're going to still be in the same place. So yeah, I just want the people around me, I want my viewers, whoever, I don't care if this message is like only reaches one person, but all I'm saying is God has blessed us with so many talents and so many things, so many gifts, that we need to use them and not worry about what other people think, and not allow fear to dictate our destiny and our future. Like, you can't live in that home that you said you want if you're not doing research on how to buy a home, or if you're not doing research on how to care for a home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just know that as of late, I feel like I've been hearing a lot of, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then there's no action happening. I'm not seeing anything happening with what people want to do. So, and I'm not calling nobody out. It's not what I'm doing, but I am putting a little fire under that derriere, okay? I'm just hoping that this pushes you and encourages you to, like, you know, figure out what it is that you want to do, or, you know, figure out how you're going to start what it is you said you were going to start. And it don't even have to be like business or whatever, you guys, but it could be working out. It could be stop eating at 8 o'clock at night. It could be anything that could help you with self-growth and just being a better person overall. Why are you all talk? Why haven't you done it yet? Like, why am I still waiting for you to start? Like, just do it. In the words of my brother, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's been on my heart for the past few weeks. And I just wanted to bring it to y'all attention and stuff, because it needed to be said. Like, are you in your own way? Have you been? I think another thing too, like I said in one of my other videos, self-evaluation is important, okay? Like, a lot of people love to blame things, do the blaming game, or like people that are in their midst, because I've done this, I'm guilty. People that are in their midst, you like try to see like, well, you worried about me, but what about you? Like, what about what you're doing? Like, you're not doing anything. And it's like, why are you worried about what another person is doing? Why are you not worried about yourself? And why are you not worried about trying to figure out what you're trying to do for self? You know? And you put the blame game on other people, like, oh, I couldn't start it because my mom, or I couldn't do this because, you know, I still had to pay rent, or like, enough with the excuses. If you're my friend, you know how I feel about excuses. If you tried, okay, I don't mind hearing your excuse, but if you didn't try, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. And like, I know the type of person I am too. If you tell me your dream or your goal, oh, I'm going to annoy you with it. I'm that friend to hold you accountable. So you said that you were going to do X, Y, and Z. What happened? Figure out if you're in your own way of doing things. It could be starting a book club, reading a book once a month. You know, I don't care what it is. I just want the people around me to grow in the areas in which they want to see they succeeded from. Like, a year from now, we're not going to be in the same position. We're going to be in a different position. One of my friends could possibly be pregnant. Another one of my friends could be engaged. Like, you don't know what's going to happen a year from now, but are you preparing yourself for those stages? I feel like I'm just rambling and I'm all over the place, but I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of people say, I'm going to have this house, I'm going to be a billionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire. And I'm just looking at them not doing nothing to accomplish these things that they're saying they're going to do. And that's why I just want to highlight, like, are you in your own way? Another way that you could be in your own way is like you filling up your head with so many negative thoughts. And like, around that time of just being negative, the devil is lurking, because he's like, oh, she already weak. He already weak. Let me creep up. Let me just show out. You know what I mean? And keep them where they are so that they don't advance, so that they don't become the person that they want to become. Like, the devil be working, y'all boys. Just know he be waiting. He be waiting on the sideline to get into the game. And he be ready. Once coach say get in, he already on the field, okay? He's already on the field trying to figure out how he gonna mess things up. So just being in your head and being negative, it's not going to get you where you need to be. And being negative can stem from just the belief. Do you believe that you can be successful at doing X, Y, and Z? And if you don't, maybe that's not the realm or that's not the avenue that you need to take. Maybe you need to reevaluate what it is that you want to do. And then once you do that, do some research and figure out how you want to execute it. I feel like once you believe in yourself, your confidence level is just gonna it's gonna skyrocket. It's gonna move fast. And I could definitely say for myself, like, my parents have given me like this time crunch of like, just know on this and this date, we not helping you pay nothing no more. Like, you gonna have to figure it out. And like, for me, when I tell you I got so scared, but then I was like, why are you scared? Like, you're doing what you said you wanted to do, and you're not going to be in this position by the time their time frame that they've given you comes. You're going to be well off. You're going to be Gucci. You're going to be straight, because I'm actually taking the necessary steps to get to that point of being secure, financially stable, like, you know. But if I was just scared because I know, well, tomorrow I'm going to watch TV again, I'm a binge watch all these Netflix shows, I'm not going to look for no job, you know, I'm not going to, you know, research other ways in figuring out how I can make residual income, I'm not being productive in any way, shape, or form, that's when you need to be scared, okay? That's when you need to be scared. I remember when I was in undergrad, I would cry because I was trying to figure out, why didn't I understand a certain topic? Or why did I fail this test even though the whole class failed it? But I was so hard on myself, and I realized I would study and study and study and study and never take a break from studying, that I would just be burnt out from studying, that when I finally took the test, it was like, I ain't studied for nothing. Because I never rested. I never obtained or absorbed the information. I just kept reading and trying to memorize. And by the time the test came, I would be exhausted and I wouldn't do well on the exam. Not only that, I already had this negative belief in my head that I sucked at taking tests, and because I would always fail exams, I just knew, like, going into the exam, even though I studied and I knew all the information, I was going to fail it. And guess what? I failed it because my thoughts were negative and power of the tongue. So literally I had to sit back and evaluate, like, Mel, what are you doing? Are you really studying, or are you just saying you're studying and, you know, when you go to the library, you're not obtaining the information? You're reading it, you're going over it, but are you understanding it enough that when you're asked or given a question, you can, you know, answer the question properly? And once I sat back and realized that, I had to blame myself for my failed grades because I was in the way of my own success. I had to realize, like, okay, instead of studying for 4 or 5 hours, let's study for 2. Take a break, go eat, go relax, go work out, go do something else, and come back to it. And when I did that, I started seeing a change in my grades. But it all takes realization. So if you didn't realize that you were in your own way, I'm going to help you out. You're in your own way, okay? Get it together. I realized, like, in my little self-growth journey that I've been on, there's so much growth because I did, like, little baby step things. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'll give an example. I've been, you know, slowly working out and slowly trying to get my fitness journey back together. And little by little, I'm seeing little gains. And it's like, because I'm being consistent, it's like, oh my gosh, I really can do this. If I'm consistent, if I'm disciplined at it, I'm going to be where I want to be. You know what I mean? And on days I don't want to work out, or on days where the workout is tough, I'm in my head like, slim waist, thick thighs, slim waist, thick thighs, slim waist, thick thighs. Like, and that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me wanting to keep going, because again, your words are powerful, and you have to put that belief in yourself. Like, even though I know I could be in bed watching Netflix, binge watching whatever I want to binge watch, the goals that I have for my body ain't gonna happen if I'm sitting down. Like, I have to work out. I have to do what I said I was gonna do. I realized too that your goals, your wants, your downfalls, all that is to help somebody else be successful in whatever it is that they're trying to do. So you honestly keep sitting down and saying, oh, I'm gonna do it next year, I'm gonna start next week, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow come, you ain't do nothing. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow come, you ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna do it. Somebody else is struggling because you won't start. I'll leave it at that. I'm putting lash glue on my lashes, so I gotta be quiet. I don't know why, but I do. I'm always quiet, so give me a second. One quote that has resonated with me and has stuck with me till today. I don't even remember when Pastor Kevin said this, but he said, well, I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember the exact words, but he said basically something along the lines of, other people can't do things until you manifest. Like, until you start what it is that you need to start, until you believe in yourself, until you heal yourself from whatever it is that you need healing from, you're not going to be able to help the people around you. They're not going to, literally, God is waiting on you so you can help somebody else manifest. That's what he said. God is waiting on you to start so that somebody else can manifest. That has stuck with me till today. I think he said that like maybe 2 years ago, and it has stuck. So like when you're going through, let's say, I know that when I went through a breakup, my friend was going through it as well. And recently, my friend told me that I helped him get through their breakup. And I didn't even know. I had no idea. And this is like months and months later that they're telling me this. I didn't know I was helping them because I was struggling myself, you know? But sometimes even your struggle and how you deal with your struggle helps other people. It helps other people realize, dang, if she can do it, I could do it. You know, if she can get over this situation, even though I watched her struggle to get over the situation, then I could do it, you know? And sometimes you just got to start something because you're going to help somebody else start what they need to start. And then that person is going to help somebody else start what they need to start. And it's just going to be a domino effect. And you're going to just be surrounded by so many amazing people. So throughout this video, I'm just going to keep repeating it. Like, if whatever it is that you need to start and you needed somebody to kind of push you to start it, start. And just know that it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be tired. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to get annoyed. But just imagine yourself or envision yourself in that 2-story house that you said you wanted. Imagine yourself in that all-white kitchen with the glass see-through, you know, little windows on the shelves that you always said that you wanted, that you saved on your Instagram save section for a luxury home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine yourself sitting in your living room that's fully furnished that you ain't ever think you could have. Start imagining those things and then work towards it. Whatever that is. Even if that is you working at your 9-to-5 job. But you said that you want this. What kind of side hustle do you need? How can you elevate yourself at the job that you are at so that you can make more money? Like, I don't care what it is that y'all need to start. Just start it. Just start it. So yeah, I feel like I'm being a big sister, even though in real life I am a big sister. But I just had to, you know, sting a little, some of y'all a little bit. Like, y'all out here being too comfortable. Yeah, I just want my friends, family members, people that I care about to just really be successful and to have the things that they've always wanted to have. And I know that there's going to be some people who just don't have anybody to hold them accountable. Find somebody. Find somebody who actually cares about seeing you succeed. And that's hard to come by, finding people around you that actually want to see you win and not surpass them or be better than them or whatever. But when you're blessed with those type of people, you hold on to them tight and you learn as much as you can from them. Because people who want you to win, they're going to share everything. They're going to show you how they did it, especially if you ask. You know? Another thing too I realized with people not starting stuff is our ego is so big, we're afraid to ask for help. keep pushing, just keep swimming. In the words of Dory, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Because you are gonna make it. You are gonna make it, but you have to believe you're gonna make it, and you have to speak it over your life. Okay. And you have to actually put actions towards the things that are coming out of your mouth. But pretty much, normally my hair is braided, but I was supposed to wash my hair. I didn't wash my hair yet. So we're with 2 big doo-doo twists in my hair. And what I do to get the top knot look is I take a shirt and I put it in a, what are these called? I take a shirt and I put it in a wig cap. So here it is right here. I have an old shirt that I do not wear anymore. I rolled it up into a donut. If you actually have like those donuts that you can buy at the hair store, at the beauty supply store, you can also put that in here as well. But you just want to have some type of product. I just use this because we're about to put the wig cap onto the head so it could actually stay on top. Just like that. And now we have our like base at the top of my head to create that like hump or whatever. Now I'm going in with my Wraps by Bijou head wrap in the rose gold color. I absolutely love this head wrap. It is so pretty and shiny. It's just gorgeous. Okay. It's one of my favorite ones right now. I ain't gonna lie. But pretty much once this is on, this is your base. You're going to take the head wrap and you're going to start, I'm going to try to move to the side. You're going to start from the back of your head, like so, here. And you're going to pull everything and make sure everything is even. So you want to make sure this section right here is even. You also want to make sure that by your ears and everything is comfortable for you. So you want to make sure that the tightness is to what you desire, all of that good stuff, okay? And then I'm going to just fold up here a little bit to get the desired look that I want. And then I'm going to come in this section and I'm going to tie it. So I'm going to take this section right here, go on top, go in. You want to go into that little hole. And then you want to pull to your desired look again. So like right now, I don't like this. It's not tight enough. It's not sitting well. So we're going to redo it again. So I'm going to try again with tying it. And I'm just going to pull. This time it came out all right. It's still not to my liking, but like this side looks pretty decent. But I'm not really feeling this side too much. Hold on, let's see if we could figure it out. And pretty much you could do anything at this point with the remainder portion because you already have your base. Now I'm just tying this in the back. And then literally for the remainder of what's out and about, we're just gonna stuff those bad boys away. So here's the finished look of the head wrap being on. And yeah, remember what I said in the beginning. Think about and sit back and evaluate and figure out, are you the person that's stopping you from being where you want to be? There's a lot of yous in there. So all the blame is on you. Okay. Is it the fact that you doubt yourself? Is it the fact that you're always negative? Is it the fact that you overthink things too much? Is it the fact that, you know, you don't believe in yourself? You don't have enough confidence? Like, figure out what it is that's stopping you from being where you want to be in life right now and start executing that. And again, like I said, You don't have to go full throttle on whatever that specific thing is, especially if it's going to overwhelm you. But you can start with baby steps by just creating a to-do list with your top 3. If your top 3 is washing dishes, doing laundry, and cooking, and you're able to cross all those things out and you did everything, you're building your way of being disciplined to get to where you need to be to start that business, or to finally gain enough courage to go to the gym when it opens back up again, or whatever it is that you want to do. But don't sit around and keep saying that you're going to do something and then you just never do it. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Think about what I said, self-evaluate, and I hope this message reaches at least one person and you're able to change the trajectory of your path, your destiny, your direction, and really live out the purpose that God has for you. Okay, I'm done preaching. I'm done ranting. I'm done being auntie and big sister. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you took something from this. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to hit the notification bell down below. And be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you like videos like this one, and I'll do some more. Anyways, I'm done rambling, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, you guys, peace.